This game I'm psyched for. This is going to be a battle of two great teams. The Jaguars and the Raiders. Carr and Baker Mayfield leading the Jaguars to a 13-4 season. And excited to see how he does. They also have Mason Rudolph on the bench.
Jacksonville Jaguars versus Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Coming up, it's the final game of Wildcard Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, they've gotten them one seed every season now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
Taking it about the wall. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And this team should have been better.
First drive now for the Jags.
They lost 3 games by a point.
Winner for 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
First down, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and it's he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Second down, Mayfield. Steps away to his left. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Jaguars will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there.
A few minutes left of recording.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years, and right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers on the run.
and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ford. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play there for the Raiders.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him, because right now, he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. So they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And the Raiders have got him. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. With a second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And we peek at some of his work from this game where he's nearing 100 yards.
And haven't we gotten pretty close in this game nowadays in the NFL to almost taking labels off of the tight end position? These guys now can be the #1 option in an offense, and that never used to be the case. So now how do you even match up with them? Cornerback, safety, linebacker, all 3 will have deficiencies against the best tight ends in the game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Carr now on first down. That would almost Almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Ford. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. The throw, but he makes the catch. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throw left side complete. That's Ford. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Here's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ford. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. The final shot here before half for Carr. This is Carr. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game on the final play of the first half.
Or they could go for 2 and take the
So
lead.
they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the 2nd half.
So we're at halftime of this AFC Wildcard matchup. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC Wildcard game. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st down, Carr buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10, down at the 33, forced out to his left. Space to run past the 20, and all the way down to the 17-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Being chased out left.
Touchdown.
Take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spot? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you fail to kick off inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They will find his big tight end over the middle. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Is caught. It's caught indeed. Touchdown Jaguars. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. That's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. This is now a 1-point game. It's only a 1-score game, 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on, and there's a penalty flag down. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy. In addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
Mayfield on 1st down. Dancing to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Going for a right side here. Complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Mayfield to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they went for the 6, didn't get it. Now the call has to be for 3.
I agree with you. I know the competitive instinct says, let's go ahead and take another shot. But you took it already.
You should go for it.
Get the field.
The kick by Sanders.
Easily down the field.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
So Carr and the Raiders now down by 2, 54 seconds to go. A field goal would produce a playoff stunner on the road, but this crowd is going to let them hear it here on 1st down. Throwing his Carr. Throwing left side, it's complete. It's a big play there for Vegas.
Wow.
Carr to throw.
Jacksonville not using any of it
Steps
right
away
now.
to his left.
Well, there's no point now.
Gives himself up, but not before he picks up a first down. And they're going to get the timeout call. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game.
Wow.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This to advance to the divisional round.
It's good!
And the 12-year veteran knocks
Wow.
it through. And they have regained the lead. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Waiters
Everyone
are
plays all year long
Jacksonville.
for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
Another stunner by Jacksonville. 4 of those last-second field goals to lose it
Charles Davis,
in 1
and the
year.
Stern crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.
Bye, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Bye.